Good afternoon, and welcome to the PSAL Boys 1A Championship between the Eagles of Summit Academy and the Generals of Gregorio Luperon. Now, both teams were in this position last year, but not exactly. Summit Academy was here in the 1A chip, while Summit Academy did not make it to the 1A chip. Luperon was in the 1A chip, and they won and had some big-time performances from some of their guards. So while we wait here, I'm going to give you some keys to the game in terms of not necessarily who do I think is going to win, but how each team could be successful in terms of Luperon trying to defend their title and Summit trying to knock off the defending champs. Summit, with 24 wins on the season to 4 losses, went 14-0 in conference in the Brooklyn 1A Division II. They can put up points in a hurry. They're going to use their athleticism and their big-time outside three-point shooting. They had player to watch is a couple players to watch. Number 11, Justin Rodriguez, just a sophomore, in the regular season averaged 31, 5, and 5. He's definitely somebody that Luperon is going to look to key on. They had kind of a three-headed scoring attack in the regular season, even though they have 4 players average double figures. The other big-time scorer for Summit is Sincere Tucker, number 3, the senior, averaged 17, 5, and 5. And not to mention, both of those players hit over 33s on the season, so they can light it up from distance. On the other hand, well, we're going to put that on pause as we're going to go to the in-stadium audio for player introductions as we come back. And we're back here at the Steinberg Athletic Center at LIU Brooklyn, home of the Sharks. This is the Voice of Sage Media. Greg Polis here with you, with my partner Shaq Mitchell incoming. And we're ready for tip-off in this men's PSAL 1A championship between the 1-seeded Summit Eagles and the 2-seeded Luperon Generals. And we're off. And just stolen right there. Number 2, Jasper Meissner. Rounding out the starting 5. Oh, stolen right there by Luperon. That's number 4, Kelvin Sedano. And gets the easy lay on the assist to Mariano Mateo, Luperon's leading scorer. Summit starting 5 is number 11, leading scorer Justin Rodriguez, who we spoke on. Number 10, DeMarco Dixon. Number 3, Sincere Tucker. And number 20, Ian Jones, the freshman. As the other number 20 on the other side, Luperon, Amel Novas connects on the lay. Luperon up 4-0 quickly as Meissner picks up his dribble, gets to the Tucker behind the line. We told you this team can shoot it, so you know Luperon's going to be ready to defend that three-point line. And one! High-scoring sophomore gets the bucket and goes to the line to complete the three-point play. Summit, and there's, as Rodriguez can't complete the three-point play, to get here, Summit defeated Baruch College by a score of 52-31, setting themselves up for this championship matchup as Mateo gets the rack but can't quite finish. Is going to stay Luperon ball. Mateo, a strong physical guard, plays downhill and gets to the rack with ease. He's set to inbound. And the starting 5 for Luperon, we spoke about Mateo and Sedano, who has the ball in the corner right now. Gets it back to Mateo at the top of the key. Gets a screen from number 11, Jaco Pena, second leading scorer on this team. A little LeBron action right there. For 3. Boom! Amel Novas from 3 with the self-assist. After Mateo missed that on purpose. Rounding out the starting 5 for Luperon is number 24, Luis Hernandez. Mateo from deep, can't connect. Luperon crashing boards early, stolen by Tucker. Oh, Hezzy spins, pretty move right there with the finish. Sincere Tucker getting shifty with it. Sedano guarded by Rodriguez. In a 3-2 zone right now for Summit. And that should be off Luperon, and it is. Pena doing a little too much dribbling into traffic right there. And as I mentioned earlier before, I'm going to be working with my partner, Shaq Mitchell. Just pulled up. What's going on, Shaq? We're in for a good one today.
Yeah, they was treating me like a stranger in here. I got my hair cut, so, you know. But I see we walked to a very quick start as Tucker with that tough move inside.
And we see Sedano dropping a dime to Novas for the easy deuce as Luperon is out the gates running, ready to defend this 1A title.
Uh-oh.
And Novas gets the steal but can't hit the lay. I think Sedano might have got away with a walk right there.
And Novas says he blew the layup right there. But, you know, these generals, they've been here before, so I'm not surprised to see them out to this early lead. They're comfortable in here. Last year we saw Mateo make a movie in here, so look for them to try to defend the crown today.
Yeah, I think Mateo put up a 30-piece and a couple biscuits.
He's been doing that quite often during the regular season. The 33 average the game is crazy.
Meissner hit from deep, and we spoke about him in the beginning.
Yeah, Jasper, I heard he has one of those jumpers. He's hit 24 threes on the season, and he looked like he's been shaking up a little bit, actually.
A little mid-range. Who said the mid-range is dead, Shaq? Pena.
Not at all. Look, Meisner has a issue with the ref. He might have been hit after that 3-ball. Not sure what happened with that. You know, and Summit Academy is chasing history today. You know, only one other team in New York City as he knocks in another 3. That was definitely an N1 right there. Summit Academy is looking to be the first team to have their boys and girls win a championship in the same year. They'll be the first charter school. They'll be the second school, though, in the city. It'll be South Shore. That was the only other team.
If they do that, if this was a college campus, you know they'd be partying all night long.
Oh, man, listen.
On the floor. There's going to be a foul on the floor.
And they're starting out getting after it early. Andre.
Oh, first of all, I mean, I knew it was going to be up and down, run and gun kind of pace, but I didn't expect this.
Yeah, like these two teams are hungry, though, because the Generals, we know how they come in. You know, they come in here, they're deep with their supporters. They play hard, and that's how they keep themselves in games. And for Summit Academy, they're here to prove something, you know. They weren't here last year. Nobody putting themselves on a radar, be their first chip, putting the charter school on the map. So you see Tucker has a plethora of moves, right? You see him driving right to the right side, pound dribble, spin move, in traffic, takes the contact, in one, turning up the fan base. And he knows that's tough. You see the flex.
As we're back, I mean, Shaq, it's barely been 4 minutes as Sedano set the inbound. It's barely been 4 minutes, and I feel like this pace is already tiring me out.
Man, listen, this team comes in with a different type of energy. You got to – oh, I thought he was going to make that.
That was a good contest right there by DeMarco Dixon.
He's talking to the ref, convinced he was fouled right there, but – you know, this team is plays at a high pace. To beat Luperon, you're going to have to run. I've seen them. We saw them a lot in that playoff run last year. They've done a very much of the same this year, a lot of returning players. That's what they're on.
Oh, so I got to shout out the Luperon fans. I love the instruments in the stands.
They're real fan base, real cultured. I love it.
Represent for Uptown.
Yeah.
Oh, good bounce pass. You got to hold on to that. It's a little English on that.
Yeah, a little too much spin right there. Just got to keep a handle on that.
Dixon to Tucker on the wing. Good pass right there from Tucker. Freshman gets blocked. Tucker did everything right on that play. And we spoke on Mateo, how he could get to the rack, and he goes there fearless and relentless.
Well, he's a bucket, as these young kids would say. He's just a bucket. Him and Rodriguez, they're buckets. Once you're averaging 30, you've got to go beyond 30 to average that. You know, that's what people don't realize. He has Justin Reed Rodriguez, 50 ball this year, bunch of games, a couple 40-point games for Mateo. These guys are buckets, and they're going to start it off quick.
Connects on the first. So we spoke on how Summit got here. Luperon, in order to get here, they beat.
As Mateo knocks down the second free throw.
They beat Bronx Leadership Academy 71-55. Convincing win in the semis.
One. That's very convincing, and you know that's how you really punch your ticket.
Tucker showing off the shooting prowess of that Summit Eagles team. And they could light it up from the perimeter.
Oh, yes. Listen, that Summit Academy team, they're very balanced. That's what I noticed when I did my research. It's one player averaging 31, but there's a couple of players doing their roles. Oh, man. Tucker is on fire right now, Greg.
And after coming out, down a quick like 7-4, 7-2,
and he is fired up right now.
Back.
Yeah, he's fired up right now. He's loving what the crowd's giving him, and the Summit is out to a lead, 1-point lead right now for the Eagles.
Shout out to Tucker, who's put a team on his back here in his first quarter. So, Shaq, we've called a lot of playoff games this season.
We have, man.
And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this is probably the most exciting first quarter we've called.
Listen, man. Listen, Gregorio Luperon has a certain buzz around their team. And then with Summit Academy, it's just like the new kids on the block. You're so curious. You want to know what's going on. How did they get here? You know what I'm saying? And then you see it immediately out in the first gate, right out the gate. Yeah, man. That's probably one of the most enjoyable firsts I've seen, too.
And I think what makes Summit so dangerous, even though and they are the 1 seed at 24-4, is their ability to score inside and outside.
Yes. The ability to affect you inside, score in the paint, as well as hurt you from the three. It's tough to stop.
Novas gets it to Sedano. Back to Novas on the wing. Mateo does what he does. Good drop and a finish from Hernandez.
And that's the good thing about keeping your main core together. You can see how they move on the court. You can tell that they're all under the same notion. They know the goal. They have a common goal, and it looks special.
Definitely. Good move right there from Dixon. Little head fake and take it to the rack for the score.
DeMarco. It looks like Summit runs on DeMarco down. Dixon. That was tough.
Back to Mateo in the corner. Block. Good closeout from Rodriguez right there. And silly foul. You don't want to get a foul right there.
Athleticism getting back into the play right there. Blocking the jump shot. This is giving me vibes of how yesterday ended. Bertram, Metro, they kind of was in that deadlock to begin that game. And nice start to the day.
Dixon for three. Off the side rim, rebound Mateo. This made it look like Mateo has been in a weight room.
Yeah, he got a little chiseled. He's hitting that bench press.
Sedano gets picked up by Rodriguez. Good defense by Summit right here. Mateo gets to the paint again.
And that's what that muscle he's put on has allowed him to do better. You know, he was falling down a lot with those takes when we were here last year, but now he's accepting the contact. No bueno, no pressure.
You trying to show off the little bilingual nature because Luperon is playing out? You're not low, Shaq.
No problem. You know what I'm saying? I know who's in the chat, man. I got to show it off. You know who's in the chat, man.
Approaching 40 seconds here in this first quarter.
So many lead changes.
Sedano drops it to Mateo from
man.
deep.
Uh-oh.
Boom!
Uh-oh. He's making a movie early.
He shot
Greg.
that from Brooklyn Hospital.
You know he's very comfortable in here. Very comfortable. That was NBA range right there.
Dixon dribbles off his foot. Might have got away with a little travel there. Was that me? Coach Melendez instructing his guys to hold for one. Mateo on the wing, guarded by Meissner. From deep. No, he didn't. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
What a play to end the quarter by Amel Novas.
Novas, right place, right time. A little kiss off the glass as the buzzer went off. Very tough. And you give yourself a 2-possession lead.
Shaq, tell me your thoughts on that first quarter.
Woo. I mean, high octane. Listen, hold on to your seat. You might have missed it if that's how fast the quarter was. You almost missed it. And, you know, I think Luperon is very comfortable, but they shouldn't be as comfortable because Summit Academy is hanging with these guys. And they feel like they can knock off the defending champs. They feel like they have a right to the throne, my Game of Thrones fans. And you know, they feel like they can hang with this team. And they're showing it right now. Only down 4. You know, their main guys is getting involved. Sincere Tucker is off to a fast start.
DJ catered to the crowd. He know who's here.
Yeah, you know that. But you see Mateo just getting in his bag. He's comfortable here. Wild shot right there. But you see Novas, the chemistry. He knows to go and crash and right place, right time, handling business.
Nice soft touch off the glass.
Absolutely. You know, you got to box out. Got to.
Oh, this is my jam, Shaq.
Oh, man.
My wife is Panamanian, so I'll be in the spots.
Yeah, listen, I know these. You know, that's in the background. Panamanians in the background for sure. It's like the DJ gets hyped because he knows Gregorio Luperon. They're here to party. They're here to see their team win, and they also here to party while it happens.
So, what do you think Summit needs to do to slow down this Mateo Luperon attack?
I would honestly like some more looks from Meissner. I saw him knock down 2 tough 3 triples, back-to-back possessions, and then he never saw the ball again. You know, so they got to get some fluidity to this Eagles offense. You know, they have a lot of tough players on the court, and I'm interested to see Rodriguez get it going as well.
I would love to see a good defense right there from Rodriguez. Any combination of Tucker, Rodriguez, or Meissner in some type of pick-and-roll action.
Yes,
or pick-and-pop action, and force Luperon to make a choice.
Right. No question. Because they have 2 players that can really attack you. And
they're doubling Mateo off the inbound.
Yeah, they're done with him getting off and just being too comfortable. They're going to make someone else beat him.
Sedano drives, cuts to the lane. The pretty lay, the finger roll.
That might be a lost art. I don't usually see the finger roll.
I don't think it's lost art. I think they renamed it Jelly Fam.
Yeah,
now.
That's a jelly or something. Yeah, because that was a genuine finger roll like back in the day.
Meissner with the hezzy in the corner to Tucker. Oh, I thought he was going to pull that. Meissner from deep. Boom!
And I said it, Jasper getting a good look from the 3-point land, knows exactly what to do with his 3rd triple of the game.
And a little 2-man action we just spoke about.
Little give and go.
Mateo gets into the paint, kicks it out. Turnover.
And the double teaming of the Eagles, great adjustment from Coach Phil right there. You see Mateo just seeing 2 people. He is a willing passer, but it's kind of throwing them off.
Rodriguez speeds the ball across the timeline. Hezzy drops it back. Oh, wild shot right there.
Very forced shot right there.
Give and go in the paint. Ooh. Good rebound right there by Sedano, and smartly brings it out to reset the offense. He's telling everybody, I got this. Euro, drop, good pass out, hand in his face, off the front rim. And what does Ray Jarvis say? Say no to smoking.
Say no to smoking.
Shout out to Ray. But Luperon is relentless on the offensive glass right now.
Pina attacking the basket with reckless abandon. He took out a defender right there. I don't know who felt that contact more, him or the defender right there. Who was underneath there? Mr. Jones.
I mean, sometimes coaches will say it's about who wants it more when it comes to a rebound. And on that particular possession, it looked like Luperon wanted it more. That's number 14, David Joseph, checking in.
See, the thing
for
about
Ian Jones.
The thing I love about the Generals, they don't rely on skill to get things done. As he can't hit the second free throw. They don't rely on skill to get things done. They rely on their effort and their hustle and their hard work.
That's a fact. Another defensive rebound right there for Luperon. Good outlet pass, but a little too high, too much air under it.
Yeah, Dixon had his head on a swivel. You'll set out. There'll be none of that. Forcing him to play a half-court set right here.
Sedano faced up by Rodriguez. Looking for the screen. Gets it on the wing to Pena from deep. Short. Almost another offensive rebound, but the fight keeps possession on this side of the court.
You know, you've got to be able to accept the challenge of having to work 2-3 times for a rebound, but you've got to box out so that you limit those type of scenarios.
Good pass. This rim is not being kind right now. I'll say this, though, but the complexion of the game has changed. It's definitely more physical right now.
Hernandez is left too short now. Oh, man.
Boom! What does Mark Jackson say? Hand down, man down.
Jasper is fuego right now. That's his 4th triple of the first half. Are you kidding me?
Already 3 points off of his season average. Good hop step. You don't see that anymore.
Sedano. Lay me nice off the window. It's not a finger roll and now the hop step.
Dixon off the back rim. Good rebound right there from Joseph.
Uh-oh.
Back out to Meister from 3.
Uh-oh.
And the crowd was ready to go off right there.
Man, he hasn't missed too many getting looks like that. Uh-oh.
And Mateo blocked. A good follow right there from Pena. Timeout Summit. The offensive glass is where Summit is struggling right now.
No question. You know, they've got to limit the Generals. The Generals, I know they're so active. No one is above rebounding on the Generals, and that's why you're seeing so many good things happen. I see. So, you know, Jasper is getting things going right now. Crossover right here. Find an open shooter. Straight up, straight down. Doesn't care about a closing out defender. Cashmani.
And you could tell this Summit team has played a lot together because he knew exactly where Jasper was going to be.
Exactly. And, you know, Summit has got to get more looks just like this because that's what's going to get them right. And then you see Sedano with that response. Hopping through the lane, fearless finish over that outstretched hands of Joseph. No fear in his game.
And I'll tell you what, none of these Luperon players are scared of contact.
No, not at all. Mateo is very much part himself. Get out of my way. I'm getting to the basket by any means. And when you attack the rim like that, it makes it so tough to you know, box a guy out like that. He's willing to rebound, and these guys are rebounding like they shot the shot. You know what I'm saying? But it's from another teammate. You know what I'm saying? So that type of effort is hard to combat.
Jasper brings it up, crosses half court, guarded by Sedano. Looking to get Rodriguez the ball, but gets it to Tucker instead. Sets the screen. Tucker drives in the lane. Little contact, can't finish. Rebound, Pena. Drops to Mateo. Drives up and under. Wild shot. Can't hit. Gonna be Eagles basketball.
Mateo's staring the ref down. I hope he doesn't think he was fouled right there, because that was a very out of control take to the basket. I know he wants to be aggressive. Seems like, we're getting a wet spot off the court. But I know he wants to remain aggressive, but he's got to really pay attention to the attention he's drawing and look to involve, you know, some of those cutting players like Novas and Hernandez and Pena.
They're not as big of a three-point shooting team as Summit, but they can hit the three. And when Mateo drives like that, if some of those shooters flare out to the wing in the corner,
right, they
can have that same kind of inside-out attack.
Exactly. And, you know, the lanes would also, you know, kind of open up because then they know he's willing to hit the corner. And now those lanes is a one-on-one situation, and you see the size of Mateo.
Shaq, I'm not going to lie to you. I looked up at the scores table and I saw the possession arrow and got flashbacks to yesterday. Not happy about it.
Oh, my goodness.
Tucker for three. Air ball. Rebound, Joseph. Back out to Tucker. Rodriguez thought about it, and he shoots.
Oh.
Summit going cold from three with the exception of Jasper right now. Sedano drops in the corner. Pena almost loses his footing. Strong take right there from Pena. He's going to go line shooting two.
Nice play right there. Sedano could have forced that pass, you know, over the middle. I've seen a lot of players make that pass, the poise to, you know, let Pena come out to that corner and really make a play on some isolation. He's kind of like a Peña's got like that Banchero build to him. You know, he can handle the ball. He likes to, quick first step. Got to make his free throws, though. But
So Peña is the only player on Luperon that's averaging a double-double in both the regular season and the postseason.
Exactly.
So in regular season, averaged 17 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and up this game in the playoffs, 19, 12, and 5. It's a case of putting on for your squad, but misses both free throws there as Jasper comes down with the rebound.
Careful. Let's get a body to Jasper. He's know what he's looking to do.
Almost stolen. Should have been a kick ball right there. Tucker slows the pace. Looking for the screen.
Oh, man.
As Ian Jones back in.
Tay almost called for a reach. That was tough.
Gets the screen. Woo. A good hezzy.
Whoa.
Pin to the backboard, and he's fouled. I don't know, Shaq. What you think?
I think the block isn't a foul. They, I believe they got that on Cabrera. Angel was behind Jasper on that. The block was clean, but the ref got Angel.
Got you. Yeah, sorry. Check that. Number 12, Angel Cabrera is in for Luperon.
Yeah, because you see 12 raise his hand. See Cabrera raise his hand, take the foul. I've been impressed with Jasper, though. He looks like the best player on the floor this first half.
100%. That's his 13th point right there in the first half.
Some players, I say it all the time, some players love a neutral site. Some players cower away, shy away. Some players love this type of atmosphere.
Leading all scorers with 14. Donald going one-on-one with Rodriguez, who's been relatively quiet. Drops it for Mateo. Mateo thought about it. Brings it back out, resets, and then blitz it too, and he splits the double. I don't know if that was a pass or a missed shot attempt. And it's sent away by Jones.
What an outlet pass.
To Rodriguez. Good hands right there by Sedano.
Oh, man. One more to the corner.
Dixon up and under, can't finish. Going to stay the same way.
I love the aggressiveness from Dixon, but he had one more pass in the corner to Rodriguez. He's averaging 30. You got to give him a shot for that.
One more pass. We on the same page, Shaq.
Either way, though, the ball will remain with the Eagles, so get another chance. And it looks like the ball's lost in the bleachers.
I got to do a check. I was about to say audit, but that's like a bad word. I got to do a check. How many schools in the city have the nickname Eagles?
I know. That's the thing. Lady Eagles.
It's a lot.
It is. That's a common name.
Dixon drives, and he's fouled.
Well, Dixon's showing you he's no ordinary Eagle. Getting himself to the basket right there.
Both teams doing a good job at getting to the lane and drawing contact. Dixon on the year, regular season average 13.6 boards, 2 assists.
Like I said, a balanced Eagles team. You know, you can see how they've made it to this point. They've got Tucker. Certain players just have moments where they take over. And yeah, that's good, but I feel like for this game, they're going to need to play as a cohesive unit. They're going to find a way to put that all together at one time.
And the Summit cheerleaders have now, Luperon cheerleaders have now showed up.
Yeah, man, they come with supporters, they come with cheerleaders, but you see Summit filing in. They're ready to battle.
3 minutes to go, 1 point game. The scoring has slowed down here in the second quarter.
Yes, especially on the Luperon side. They've allowed Summit to come back in the game.
Peña spins. And going back to your point, with Peña and Mateo, they're getting to the lane, but they have to get their other teammates involved.
No question. Summit felt like that should have been their basketball on that play, too.
Good defense right there by Dixon. Pin to the backboard. Oh, and they're going to get him on a foul. I mean, I thought it was contact initially, and I didn't see the ref right in front of him call a foul.
Yeah, I think they wanted to see what would happen right there, but as you see, Peña
there was a
going
lot
to meet him.
He got him
below. He got him below on the body.
You got him below. He got his whole body.
A lot of but more so on the lower body. I feel like if he would have limited, how much contact on the lower body, he might have been able to been a bang play,
If his lower body is his whole body, then I agree with you.
Well, good job for Pena to protect the rim and, force him to get it from the line.
And Mateo got to put a little more oomph on that pass. A little too much hang time, and it allowed Dixon to make the good defensive play.
I think Dixon should have jump stopped there, too. You know that person's trying to meet you at the basket, maybe jump stop, throw off their timing.
That move is too old school for this era, bro.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to dunk on everyone, so it's a little
Mateo getting in the lane.
Oh, man.
There was definitely contact there.
Yeah, he definitely was hit.
But he's not going to get the benefit of the doubt with throwing up the wild shots. And then he compounds the mistake with a foul right there. And surprisingly, neither team is in the bonus.
No, it's just crazy. It's a lot of missed shots, a lot of tough defended possessions. And, who's going to make a real run right now is game's tied.
Literally anybody's game. Dixon.
Oh, man.
Had Jasper in triple their position ready. Sedano comes down with the rebound, pushing the pace, drives.
Turnover. Left his feet.
Tucker.
Oh.
Seeing a lot of sloppy play on both sides of the ball right now.
Tucker telling Dixon, that's my bad. Put a little too much heat on that pass. He's right next to him.
As number 15, Cedric Jones, entering for Summit Academy. Sedano guarded by Rodriguez has been very quiet in his first half.
Very quiet, I agree. Jasper and Tucker have seemed to shoulder the load for Eagle, for Summit Academy Eagles.
Stop and pop off the back rim. Rebound Jasper. Again, Saucy with it in the backcourt. So if I'm Tucker right there, Jasper with space. Mateo with the rebound. Got away with a foul right there from Tucker. Drop pass. Good finish right there. From Novas breaking a scoring drought for the Generals.
Mateo saw an immediate double team off the rebound, but he didn't panic. He split the bill, finds an open cutter to the basket.
On that previous possession, Tucker was open on the pass. I think with their shooting ability, they got to be ready to pull that.
No question. I agree.
Hernandez gets the rebound. Mateo in the front court. You knew he was going to the rack with that much space in front of him.
Listen, when he gets in that bag, he's double M. You get what I'm saying? Maybach music. You get what I'm saying? He's straight to the basket. You can't stop him. Get in front of him. Mateo finishes strong inside.
First half is coming to a close here as we approach 30 seconds in the game in the first half. Excuse me. Gets the screen from Jones, drives, spins. Good move. Good offensive rebound right there from Cedric Jones.
Very tough. Mr. Cedric. Offensive rebounding is not dead. As Summit Academy, a little bit of offensive rebounding of their own.
2-point game. Luperon looking to hold for the last shot right here. Sedano trying to set it up. Gets the Novas, guarded by Jasper. Get it to the man with the plan. 3, 2, 1. Off the front rim. No good. At the end of the first half, Luperon is up 33-31 over the Eagles of Summit Academy. For my partner, Shaq Mitchell, this is Greg Polius. We're going to see you in the second half. Welcome back to the Steinberg Athletic Center for this PSAL Boys 1A City Championship between the Generals of Luperon and the Eagles of Summit Academy. This is Greg Polies here with my partner Shaq Mitchell, ready for second half action. Shaq, what is your takeaway from the first half?
I think this is a big closely knotted game, and that, it's about what team is going to put it all the way together. Mateo kind of got off in that first half. He's kind of, on pace for his average. He had 11 in that first half. Jasper Messner, I'm sorry, I want to butcher that. Jasper Meissner, he went off. He has 16 points, but his team is still trailing. So we're going to need somebody else to step up from the Eagles. We're going to need to see a little bit more from Mateo. He's had a couple of drives where he's looking for fouls instead of getting the best shot to his guys. So I feel about who makes the better adjustment will win this game today.
It's definitely going to be a game of adjustments. We always say basketball is a game of runs. But to be honest, I don't know in this game if we're going to see that big 12-2 or 10-0 run.
And if we do, it will be because one team has adjusted or changed the game plan they've come in with. Because the game plan you've both come in with has led to the game being deadlocked, So somebody has to make an adjustment right now. We're at a stalemate, and whatever changes, that'll get that team over the hump.
Definitely, and these teams are very familiar with each other. And you can see they had both teams adjusted rather quickly. And we're off to second half action right now. Rodriguez gets a screen from Jones. Hand in his face. Boom!
And that's a very good sight if you are Eagles, the Eagles Summit Academy. He's been very quiet in the first half, starting the second half with a triple.
And I know the shot went in, but I still think he took a little too long to pull it.
Yeah.
Good spin move, drop pass. Beautiful look right there from Pena to Hernandez.
Love the chemistry on the Generals. They don't mind playing for one another, and you see it right there.
Dixon. In and out. Rebound Hernandez. Sit down across the timeline. Picked up by Meissner. 2-3 from deep. Boom!
Mr. Mateo, you know how he wants to get in this spot. Another triple from yonder.
Shot that from Dumbo.
Oh, man.
And he's going to get called for another silly foul right there.
Yikes. I don't know if that's 2 or 3.
Got to move those feet. Coaches don't spend the first 30 minutes of practice doing defensive slides for nothing.
Not at all. Second foul, though, so he's in good shape. He's just got to defend without fouling, though.
I know you remember those.
Oh, man, what? Novas. Carolinas. Ref's calling time now. I think a warning
Clock issue, maybe?
Maybe something away from the ball.
Summit coach calling his guys over as we check out the replay.
And, that shot from Mateo was just, listen, I can see my car that I parked right next to where he shot that. Right over the outstretched hands of Jasper. Hand down, man down. He's just too good. He's too good.
It's like he lulled him to sleep.
Absolutely. And then right at the last second, send one right over your head. And, you're not really predicting a kid to shoot from that far away.
I know I said this last year for this game. I will say it again. This doesn't feel like 1A basketball.
No, never. I definitely think Gregorio Luperon, I could see them moving up very, very soon in the future.
I think both teams are moving up to the 2A next year.
Okay.
Which would be very interesting.
Yes. I think both these teams have hooped under the radar, and I feel like they both deserve it, honestly.
Both coaches did a great job building their respective programs into where they're now, they were staple pieces in their respect in a 1A. And I think they're going to have a chance to make some noise in the 2A as well.
Yeah, no question. This Gregorio Luperon team put themselves on the map last year, grabbing that championship. And it would definitely solidify them a little bit more when, going back to back. But Summit Academy now has proved to be a tough rival as they're not able to even pull away from these guys. So Summit Academy still down 4, but we'll see.
Dixon drops it to Tucker. Thought about it. Dribbles, gets to the paint. Floater. Good move right there from Tucker.
Tucker, I've been very impressed with his game. Some of the finishes today have been really spectacular.
Summit drop it back into a 2-3 zone. Pena.
No travel.
Wild shot.
No travel.
Good outlet pass to Rodriguez.
Oh, wow.
Can't finish.
Uh-oh.
Mateo in the front court.
Transition. He's looking to put it in the lob. Oh, my goodness.
I'm sorry. He got to give that up.
I thought so, too, but that move set him free. But if you're going to look me off, you got to make that.
Agreed, 100%.
And you got to, and, I come from the era of reward your big man. Pena just hustle down court. You got to transition, easy bucket is Pena.
Now, he looked him off twice.
Yeah, the outlet and the drop off.
Good hands right there from Sedano inside. Stays the same way.
And, that play could cost him as I think some of the Academy is trying to score right here.
Travel. Oh, wait, what?
It's been away from the ball foul. And that's going to go on Ian Jones.
Oh, no, I think he said something about the shot clock. He pointed at the shot clock.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it was a foul.
So we'll put up 20.
Oh, gamble, but didn't pay off. And Dixon finishes through traffic.
And that's why
call that a pass.
Yeah. If you ask him, he'll tell you that. But, coaches say don't gamble right there because right there, the missed gamble, now it's 4-on-3, and we'll see what happens.
If you gamble, you have to make sure you're going to get the ball.
Absolutely.
Novas gets this down, guarded by Rodriguez. Summit crowd getting into it. They feel the tide changing. Hernandez drops to Sedano.
Ooh,
you can tell Sedano's more of a facilitator.
Whoa.
Too short. Rodriguez outlet pass to Tucker. Blocked. And a foul. I believe that might be, which is big, Pena's third.
Yeah, definitely his
that's
third
big
foul.
Time.
Yeah. And that's just only a result of him, hustling back, getting back into play. But the wild shot from Mateo, put those guys in a scramble.
I got to say one thing about these 1A parents, man. They support. They got the shirts, the customized shirts, the noise makers.
Yeah.
They do it all.
They're a real genuine fan base, that the stuff that makes a team a fan base, help the drive that gives a team, as you see Tucker knock down a second.
Definitely.
They drive a team in a playoff run like that. You get excited for a playoff run when you know your supporters are like this.
Shout out to the parents.
Ooh,
and Summit takes a 2-point lead. Good pass right there from Sedano.
And that's
the facilitator.
Exactly. Sedano knows how to use his crafty dribbling to get into spaces a normal ball handler couldn't.
Tucker for three. Off the back iron. Rebound. Jones.
Ooh.
Another offensive rebound. Must be side to side of the court. Good finish from the big man, Ian Jones.
Persistence pays. Summit Academy doing some of the plays that got Luperon ahead early. Multiple offensive chances.
Mateo goes downhill. Good drop pass right there to Hernandez.
And that's when the Generals are at their best, when they're using their chemistry, feeding off that teammate chemistry. Mateo using the attention to draw two defenders and finding his big man for the layup. Sorry, Greg is supposed to be giving us some information, but he's dancing, guys, so give him a second.
So, I always want to shout out those of you tuning in. This live stream is brought to you by Sage Media Solutions. Go follow at Sage Media Solutions on all social media platforms. Any business inquiries, reach out to Sage Media Solutions. Putting on for Santo Domingo right now. Shout out to DJ Authorized. He be playing for the Boroughs right now.
Listen, man, he keeps LIU Brooklyn lit every time I come in here, man. This is special. He's a crazy DJ.
I feel like I was at La Marina for a second. My old heads know about that.
Spring coming. I thought I was in Dykeman real quick, man. My ice cup.
Not the ice cup. Oh, he's about to take us to Crown Heights. I was ready. And we're back. Jasper gets Dixon. Rodriguez drives. Had Pena on skates for a second. Good take. Up. And it can't do that.
Yeah, you got to establish, you be 2 feet in bounds before you touch the basketball.
Tie game in a seesaw affair. Still can't believe they banned seesaws on the playground.
Playground is dead. Oh, my goodness.
Could have been a moving screen right there.
Very easily.
Pena in the post. Spins. Good move. Almost an and one. Great move right there from Pena.
He's got some moves on the block right there.
Old school. Back to the basket.
Man, that was tough right there. And Pena, I feel like, is just a bruiser for this team. He sets hard screens. He's always able in the right place to finish, for a drop-off pass. He runs the floor. He blocks shots. Pena is so important to the Luperon Generals.
If you ask me, him and Sedano are the X factors for Luperon.
No question. He is, but he cannot get this far without those type of players on his team. Even Novas, just some key role players that allow, Luperon to do what they do.
Pena gives Luperon a 1-point lead.
I don't think I've seen Mateo sit down. He's the whole game with it, huh?
Goes out right there. Tucker drives baseline, gets up.
Oh,
good move, tough. Good take right there from the senior.
Tucker is here to play. He's brought his game plus his name.
Not a good shot that early in possession, but there's that man again, Pena. Still there was contact.
Definitely a little bit of contact right there, but got to get a better shot if you're the Generals. What are they going to call right there? Somebody stepped out?
Both teams running kind of a helter-skelter offense. Not really running through any sets right now.
Right. Just kind of balling right now. They're just balling right now.
It's like West 4.
A tournament approach to this game.
Yeah. Oh, Jasper loses. Stolen by Pena.
Sloppy possession right there.
Sedano. Good move.
That might have been a travel.
Misses. Dixon with the loose ball rebound. The pace is picked up in this game. Rodriguez open for 3. Boom!
Mateo walking back on
Summit
defense.
Goes wild.
Mateo walking back on defense allows for a 4-on-3 for Summit Academy. 5-on-4, excuse me.
This is one of those games where an 8-point lead is going to feel like a 15-point lead.
Absolutely. You do not want to get any separation from the other team. If you have the lead. Oh.
Mateo. Ooh. Brings it back. Looking a good defense by Rodriguez. Put the clamps on him. I told you, this is like Cedric getting into it a little bit.
You see the crowd loving this. Playoff energy.
This is
I
that
love this
real
type
New York City energy
absolutely.
Right there.
I love it in here. Both teams ain't going lightly, and I know the next 9 minutes is about to get real, Greg. Both these teams want it bad.
And the fans, because of that, are even more into it on
Refs talking it over, seeing if any technical fouls being assessed, but refs seeing this sorted out. But, you know, for both of these teams, you know, like I said, I want to see what the adjustment will be because I haven't seen it just yet. We still see this game as two-possession game. You know, it's been like that since probably the first quarter, but who's going to make that real adjustment? Who's you know, they seem to have slowed down Mateo, though, a little bit. I definitely have noticed that.
Luperon's offense is at its best when Mateo gets in the paint and looks for his other plays.
He draws so much attention that, you know, him making the right pass can lead to another pass being made. Just generates good basketball because he's so, you know, dominant getting to that paint and getting inside to the spots that he wants.
They're going to assess any text.
Yeah. But I think they just want to talk and give out warnings.
I have a feeling penalties. I wonder if it's going to be a double technical here.
Double technicals, maybe. Kind of kept that going, so they'll see if, those two only people I could see getting text, but I saw Dixon and Mateo get locked up, so we'll see.
DJ authorized trying to play some Sunday church music to calm everybody
praying
down.
Over the situation.
Play some gospel.
Let's pray over the situation. Spray through it. Spray through it. Amen.
Ingenuity, Shaq. Ingenuity. All right, Shaq. I'm going to make a prediction here, and we're going to see how it plays out.
There you go.
I think that little altercation has lit a fire under Summit.
Yes.
Because Luperon has been chippy all game.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to come out firing all cylinders because of it and kind of balloon this lead.
Absolutely. You know, they had their biggest lead, you know, thus far. It's not a big lead, but this is how much Luperon was up in that first quarter when it was 11-7. So, yeah, I definitely agree with you on that take.
Yep. Double technicals.
Yeah.
Assess.
So, good job by the refs just getting the culprits because that was the first, you know, exchange. And then, it blossomed into something else. So, shout out to the refs for taking a second to knock that down, assess that. It was already a foul on the play regardless, so.
So you hear these fans and the booing and all that stuff. Any player that's about to get ready to play in college, it's 10 times worse than
way
this.
Way worse, man. I remember going to a Maryland game as a high schooler and really realizing how loud it gets during a free throw. Where your earplugs?
Shaq. To a Hofstra game one time, and they had a printout of the roster and all the relatives. And we're calling out names of relatives on the free throw line.
That is insane. What's wrong with you people?
I can't speak on it. Pena doubled immediately. Falls back. Can't hit. Good follow. Can't hit.
Uh-oh.
Jones comes up. Dixon comes up with the loose ball, gets to the Jasper.
Much better job of Summit rebounding.
Up front to Rodriguez. Blow by, and he's fouled hard by Hernandez. Don't put your hands up like that. You know what you did.
Absolutely. Kind of low bridge. Rodriguez right there sliding into the picture a little late, but Rodriguez is going to get a chance to knock down two.
I'm still amazed that we are not in the bonus.
Yeah, this game has been so physical, but not that many fouls. Refs have been kind of letting them play, which probably led to the situation earlier, so definitely probably going to see some more foul calls as well. Rodriguez knocks in the first. Back to a 4-point lead.
Rodriguez misses. Tucker with the offensive rebound. Brings it back out. Jones swings in the corner. Rodriguez. Jasper for three. Short. Justin Rodriguez to shoot that ball when he's open.
Absolutely.
You don't average 33 points a game in a
time to, hold your fire.
Crowd getting to this matchup right here. Tucker versus Mateo. And too much hero ball right there from Mateo.
Yeah, a lot of forced shots this third quarter. Good defense from Pena.
Good steal from Pena.
Oh, at least he thought so, right?
You know what's the result of that? Because when they got the ball to their point guard, he's not giving the ball back.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to do this on my own when that's not really what I do.
Yeah. No, definitely. And you got to play your role. You say that a lot in these games, especially these big games. You don't want to do too much that's outside of your identity, right? So.
And now we're in the bonus for Summit. With 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. And I see Mateo trying to plead his case to the refs right there. But you can't kind of James Harden your.
No, that you can't. You have to actually be fouled. Just because you didn't score does not mean you were fouled, or just because you fell down. That's something that these young players have to understand. What is a foul, what isn't, and how to really draw fouls. This is an art to it.
Because what's happening here is the guys are open on the perimeter.
Yeah.
But they're just ball watching now.
Exactly, because, it's hard to read what a player's going to do when they go one-on-one. Should you cut? Should you spot up? And when the ball's not really moving, players tend to not really move, so. Wondering what these coaches are talking about in these timeouts, what adjustments are being made, what gaps do these coaches see? Because coaching is just as much important as playing, as we found out in these last two playoff runs.
I'm not going to lie, Shaq. I'm going to pretend like I heard what you said. But since, we got the Eastern Parkway vibes going, I could not really hear you.
No, I was just saying that I wanted, because coaching is just, it's pivotal as players. That's how these players are playing. You've got to make the right adjustments as coaches.
I would like to see Sedano control the offense more.
Yeah, I feel like when he was running the offense, it was a little different. Mariano wants to score. He needs to get off the ball a little bit.
Pena with another rebound. There you go, right in the hands of Sedano. Gets it out front. That's Novas. Mateo back on the wing. He really loves the left side. Right there, the kick. Novas. Short. Smartly slowing the pace for the last shot.
Definitely.
Block. Good fence right there at the end of the third quarter for Luperon as they're down 5, 49-44 going into the fourth quarter.
Strong defensive possession from the Generals to end that quarter. You want to limit the damage, limit the bleeding. Yeah, you haven't been playing your best basketball in that third, but only a 2-possession lead, down 5. You know what's between you and the common goal. Winning time, the winning quarter is coming up.
So I'm wondering if age plays a factor in Justin Rodriguez being so timid when he's open. He's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
First championship game. You see the difference in Tucker and Jasper, the seniors, in their assertiveness on the court.
Last shot type of stuff. It's something, it lights a fire under you. This is it. This is your last chance to do something at a certain level. You can't Rodriguez is taking advantage, but he has a little more time, and his role may have been the regular season, get us to the playoffs and over the keys and been like, we'll take it from here. So the play of Tucker, the play of Jasper have gotten Summit Academy in this seat, and they're ready to make history. They know they can be the first charter school to have boys and girls win chips same year.
Wow.
They want to make history today, so.
I didn't realize that girls won.
Yeah, girls got it done yesterday. These guys are inspired, man. They want to get it done.
Our next game, Benjamin Banneker versus Brooklyn College Academy. Surrounded by a lot of purple.
Yeah, that's a Lakers game right now.
Roll deep. I'm telling you, these 1A and 2A fans is different.
Man,
I love it.
It's the school pride. It's the, I know you haven't been, really watching what we've got going on, but we've got something to say. We've been playing. We've been putting the work in. And, sometimes these leagues get foreshadowed. You see the championship get played in the St. John's, but this is some of the best basketball I've seen all year.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Mateo has not sat down. I see some players. Some players haven't even taken a shooting shirt off.
Quick with it. Faced up by Tucker. Gets it to Mateo. Calling his own number. Good defense right there by Jasper. Payne actually got slapped on a rebound, but
third.
No, they said 24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, foul on Hernandez. Because I think that would have been Mateo's fourth.
Yeah, that would have been dangerous. He definitely jumped wild at that layup attempt, but just commendable defense from Jasper. He's not just shooter. 3-and-D right there. Mateo, 1-on-1. That's the first one, and was able to reach into his wallet while he went up to shoot.
I think those are Jasper's first.
Yeah, but he gave him that lift in those first 2 quarters. So
I'll say this: if Mateo goes on his track, keeps on his track, he's going to shoot his team out of the game.
No question. He's got to involve back with the Generals, but you can just see though, still had moments. He's still playing a part within the team, and that's what led to this lead right now. Luperon's got to be able to use their chemistry. They haven't. Oh, man.
Tucker gets in the corner. Jasper smartly brings it back out to reset.
And that's the maturity of the senior right there.
Gets Dixon at the top of the key. A little bit of a moving screen, but not called.
Uh-oh. Island work. Ooh.
Ball stays with Summit on the offensive rebound. Coach Grant. Not really. A lot of ball watching on the weak side. Not really moving.
I would love seeing some screen roll action.
Rodriguez calling for the ISO. And he finishes.
Very stagnant possession, but they found a way to get the ball in the basket right there with Rodriguez, who's been quiet in the first, but's got it going since.
They took up a minute off the shot clock with that, too. Which is very important. The fact that they're up 8.
Job for Sedano.
First of all, it was a very good job by Sedano to settle the offense. And he would, if there wasn't a foul call, that would have been an easy lay.
Absolutely. You see the difference, the maturity on Sedano himself, and kind of calms this offense when they're out of control.
Mateo not having a good shooting night from the field.
Yeah, absolutely. He's taking a lot of shots, a lot of 4 shots.
And I think that's a frustration foul right there. That's a frustration foul.
Absolutely. Tucker did not like that foul right there, but he's got to stay locked in. His team is in a driver's seat. Go to the line and just knock down your free throws or take the possession on the side out.
Jasper guarded by Sedano. Pena stolen in the front court. And he finishes. Good job by Pena.
Definitely contact on that layup, but Pena has been special today. Workhorse.
Good save by Jasper. Ball almost went out of bounds. Gets a screen from Dixon. Guarded by Pena, one-on-one. Gets in the paint. Drop pass to Jones, but stolen by Mateo. Gets to Pena.
Generals.
And look what happens when he finds his teammates. Timeout Summit. 4-point game.
Pena would have refused to lose attitude. His teammates embracing him at a half court. Pena been special today, and now Summit's Academy lead cut down to 4.
So Mateo is the sports car, but Pena is the engine.
The engine for sure. He gets it done on both ends of the floor. Whatever you need type of guy. Mateo's got to do a better job of just trusting his teammates. He has talent. He has, help on his team. He doesn't have to do it alone. And I think that's what his team's showing him with that little spurt right there.
Game far from over.
So, see now, both teams about ready to come back out.
You know what? I think we might be on the heels of a brand new two-way rivalry.
Yeah. I think so.
I mean, they may not play each other every year because it's Brooklyn and Manhattan.
Right. We might have seen a birth.
Yeah.
Like to schedule a non-league next year.
In the corner, Tucker dribbles back to reset. Crossover, gets in the paint. Good take right there from Sincere Tucker.
Tucker's been locked in since the tip-off. He's held his team down, and if they win, he's going to be a big, big part of that.
Wild shot, but he gets bailed out by the foul call right there. I guess what happens when you're 240 pounds.
Body's hitting the floor underneath the paint. It's getting serious. Hopefully Hernandez didn't roll an ankle right there. Came up a little gimpy. As Pena's going to be back at the foul line.
Two very big free throws coming up right here. Sinks the first.
Luperon knocking on the door.
You notice something about the Luperon players? They embrace the opposing fans talking smack.
Absolutely. They welcome adversity. They welcome being slept on because they're going to wake you up, They're going to put themselves on the map, put you on notice.
Look for a little two-man game here from Jasper and Sedano. And he can't hit the leg. Too strong off the glass.
He got by Jasper, but he rushed it a little bit. Heartbreaking layup. Missed layup right there.
Good recovery on defense. Good rebound right there. Inside from Jones. Jump ball. So I had a suggestion to our commentators chat, headed by the EP, that within 2 minutes, after 2 minutes, all possession arrows should be jump ball. Pretty move by Dixon right there.
Slicing his way through the Luperon general defense and finishing softly. 6-point lead for the Eagles.
Shaq, what do you think about that possession arrow with 2 minutes?
Yeah, no, definitely. It's more, oh my goodness. Different type of exchange going on. I want to answer your question, Greg, but Mateo now finding room inside. But, jump balls definitely should be, the possession arrow. I don't like him at the last 2 minutes. We could definitely make a little adjustment. Make it fair.
And one! Sincere Tucker putting the team on his back.
Sincere Tucker knocking down a big shot right there. Right there, pulling up. That was for Hernandez. Get a hand on it. Shot right over the defense. Didn't let him to land. One more at the charity strike.
It's crazy because I was just going to say Luperon cannot afford to trade buckets.
No, they can't. Still only down 6, though.
So trying to do a little too much. I understand trying to split the double, but you should never go behind your back with a defender on your opposite side.
Yeah, trying to split the bill with a behind the back is insane. Special players could do that. I don't know what he works on, but it's just not the most high percentage thing to do right there in that situation.
Pena jump stop. Can't finish. Gets his own rebound. Just doesn't stop working.
Pena got that dog in him. If they held the light, they see a dog inside. He said, look, this is my rebound. This is my layup. Tough bucket right there from Pena.
In the paint. Out in the corner to Jasper for 3. Short. Hernandez comes up with the rebound.
Here comes the Generals.
Blocked by Hernandez.
The sophomore. I know the prom's coming up, but that was a little punch of his own right there. On Mateo, too.
Mateo drives. Almost got away with a walk. Pena from deep. Offensive rebound, Hernandez. Sedano.
Only got 10.
Trips over his own feet. 4 seconds on the shot clock.
Away.
Off the back iron, Dixon with the rebound. Terrible possession right there from Luperon.
Bad possession. He needs to look to capitalize right here.
Jasper guarded by Sedano. Summit faithful on their feet. They can smell victory. Gets a screen from Jasper. And Mateo jumps it. Finish, strong finish.
Oh, my goodness. He hit it with a finish is inside. It's a 2-point game, Greg.
Sincere Tucker says, give me the rock. Let me handle this. Crossover gets in the paint. Too strong off the glass. And he's going to go line shoot, too. I don't know about that one.
I'm not sure about that one right there. Tough call right there.
Tough call right there. Great move.
He's won the ear and the grace from the refs. He's attacked strongly all game. And when you attack the rim, sometimes the whistle is in your favor. Controlled attack. Sincere is, worked hard. It's a different message to the refs. He doesn't look out of control, and right there he got a call from the refs. Missed the first, though. This is second.
And he gets the roll.
Almost missed a second. Good job, though.
3-point game. And Luperon needs to know they don't need a 3 right here. Sedano calling out the play.
Oh.
Good job doubling Mateo right there. Said they're not going to let Mateo beat them. Good defense from Tucker.
Very good defense from Tucker. He's done a great job guarding both ball handlers. I've seen him, quite a bit of time on Sedano, quite a bit of time on Mateo as well.
So let me take a page out of our man Ray Jarvis's book. Shout out to Ray. We'll see him later. We got 500 viewers currently, 65 likes. Yeah. Let's see if we get the likes up to 75. When somebody got a good strategy, you just got to run with it.
Yeah, listen.
Coming down to a classic finish here.
Oh, no. Not a good shot right
and it's going to be
Mateo.
over the back. There. from Cedric Jones. And
just because you're down 3 does not mean you need a 3, Greg. And right there, Mateo, wild shot. Could definitely get a better look than that. He's got to trust his teammates. It's only a minute left.
Pena just fouled out.
No.
That is huge.
That hurts if you are Gregorio Luperon.
Angel Cabrera back in. No, I'm sorry. That's Diane Raposo.
And you're not happy right now. I know that. Very tough. He's worked very hard during this game.
Dixon sinks the first.
Summit Academy starting to smell the hardware. Genuine team effort, the effort of Dixon. Sincere Tucker.
The second half took over. Be under a minute left.
Still not over.
We haven't seen Sedano shoot the ball.
Yeah, double it, Mateo.
Another long 3. Air ball. Rebound. Cedric Jones.
These
actually great defense right here. And I think Luperon should call a timeout.
Absolutely. They've
call a timeout here, set themselves, because they're taking time as if they have time, and they don't.
Their offense is they're definitely going to be looking for answers. Mateo has got to take some better shots or find the open man.
Good play right there off the inbound. 3-point game.
Great quick bucket, but now they'll have to foul. So
now Jasper has to hit his free throws.
And likelihood of him doing that is he hasn't missed today, I don't believe. Well, we missed
28 seconds, about to take 17 minutes.
Yeah, this is when that happens. Summit Academy just has to knock down free throws and play defense without fouling. And it should be 2024, 2025 champs, but we see crazier. You tell Mateo frustrated with himself, wanted a lot of those shots to fall, but some of the shot selection was just not the best for Gregorio Luperon. Oh.
Jasper misses the first.
Jinxed him.
And here's the thing, even if he makes the second, Luperon does not need a 3.
No, they don't. A quick bucket, and then you foul again.
You can run down, try to get a quick 2, foul, and you play the foul game. Okay, I see what you're doing, DJ. Trying to get the crowd active.
It's about to be a party, I told you.
So, like you said,
they do. They definitely do. You know, it's a special feeling when you see that your hard work is about to come to fruition. You lock in a little bit better. You know, the game has been back and forth, but 28, 30 seconds left, you're in the driver's seat.
I just want to shout out number 15 on Summit, Cedric Jones, who's come up with some clutch rebounds.
No question.
And his box out is what actually fouled out Pena.
Yeah, you know, at first in that first half, we saw, you know, kind of Luperon doing what they want on the offensive end. You know, they didn't score every single time, but just the multiple offensive chances to get a shot and get a look, that kind of limited as the game went on. The third quarter, and then we talked about it. The adjustment, whoever makes the first adjustment, the offensive rebound started to be limited, and Summit Academy started to work their way back into the game.
Biggest free throw of his career right here. Sinks it.
Clutch free throw.
Luperon needs to move with a sense of urgency right here. Moving too slow to set up the play. Taking way too long.
And that's not the shot they're looking for as Mateo misses again.
they took almost 10 seconds to get that one shot. That's where you got to draw a play and try to get a quick bucket in the paint.
Yeah, you don't even need a 3. You're down 4, so. And this looks like this is going to ice this one away.
Tucker looking to ice the game for the Eagles.
How fitting. And Mateo, I believe, just fouled out of this game.
Number 2, Francisco Pena, the junior, going to check in for Mateo.
You know, winning a championship here last year is so easy to, get caught up and think that you're destined to win another one if you do all the hard work. But sometimes execution is everything. Too many, possessions for the Generals where they came away with nothing or outlooked a player that they could have hit in the corner or by the basket. A lot of hero ball going on.
100%. I agree wholeheartedly, Shaq.
It's going to lead to their demise today as you've seen a separate approach from those Eagles. Jasper had a hand in things. Dixon, Tucker, Rodriguez even got it going in the second half. So, man, shout outs to the Eagles, and hopefully they can hold on. We'll see what happens. 9 seconds.
Has Sedano attempted a jump shot?
I think he just did.
That looks like it's going to do it right there.
Could have been a 4-point play, but he didn't make it.
I mean, they didn't quite run away with it, but that altercation is what kind of gave Summit the boost to now be the PSAL boys 1A. Congratulations to Coach Phil Grant and Summit Academy.
Man, the first charter school, second team in the city to have their boys and their girls become city champions. Special, historical day for Summit Academy Eagles. Very close game, very close-knit game, scrappy game, and Summit Academy is going to come out the successes.
Also, shout out to your guy, DT, Mr. Mixon himself.
Mr. Mixon.
His father's on the coaching staff.
Absolutely. His dad got it done yesterday, and today the boys handling business. Just champions all Summit Academy's got it for the 1A.
Monday's going to be lit in Summit.
Nice parade, nice little celebration.
Right?
Girls and the boys. Man, y'all flexing right now, man. That's tough. That's tough.
I almost kind of want to pull up. Put on my Sage Pass. As we're going to give you the PA audio in stadium to cover the 1A Boys Championship ceremony. For my partner Shaq Mitchell, this is Greg Polius. We're going to see you in the next game.
Gregorio Luperon.